One.
Yo, what is your boy Big Frank in the morning?
Back at it again.
Wednesday, Monday. Somebody at the door, or I'm there hearing stuff. You could be hearing stuff. Midday, but that's not really a real thing. But definitely we here, rocking out this morning, man. Hope y'all doing well. Do me a favor, just share the video as y'all pull up.
Share, like and share.
If you care.
Oh, upstairs.
If you care, share. Dark Knight back in the building, feeling good.
If you can.
Share the feel for our house.
Great, feeling good.
Nothing. I came up with this photo of somebody putting like a cross in a Hennessy bottle.
Yeah.
At their house. I think the house was condemned or got to a fire. Something happened with it. Like RIP to the home.
Not RIP to the
Kind of brought it on yourself.
Facts. Listen, we're gonna share videos and then we're gonna come in shortly. I'm talking. I'm at the table. As long as it's coming up.
You still running the show though.
Yeah, facts. Just share the video.
You still running the show though.
Don't get it twisted. Julian, good morning.
Good.
That's my fault. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me know if the sound is okay. I was giving you guys double feedback because I was watching my phone at the same time that I was trying to do what I was doing. Good morning, y'all. When y'all pull up, say good morning. When y'all pull up, say good morning. Put some morning. Get up, pull up. Good morning. Listen, we about to talk. We're talking some good stuff today, some toxicity, if you will. Listen, we're going to come after the song. After the song, we're going to come. Oh, yeah, Humpty Duck, you doing a lot. I didn't always get radio, limited version. I was just trying to do it in the library to be efficient. How y'all feeling this morning after y'all Sunday service? After he got up?
I missed it, but I was happy.
I missed it.
I was at work. But he still got up with me, though, even though I was at work. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, you know.
Now he got up.
Still got up for me. I just was at work.
Yes, but yeah. I'm excited. You know, is there a Dark Knight Chronicles today?
I don't think of one.
Can be.
You always can. If not, it could be a Big Frank commentary. Okay, you got something that can be said. Definitely something that can be said. Facts.
We can wake up, Jay. Yo, Jay.
Never mind. Rest my friend. Listen, we're going down this morning. I just rock with us real quick. Toxic traits, toxic behavior, man. I'm ready. I'm ready for the conversation.
No, for sure.
Because
it's bad.
Yeah. The folk just, oh my God. But people have silent toxic expectations.
For sure.
Yeah.
Where I'm expecting you to violate, therefore I limit how much I open. It's too early. It's too early. We ain't even had an introduction yet to the people of the world. But when we get into it, we're getting to a place.
No, for real.
Facts.
You was not. Man, I just had that conversation at work.
That's crazy.
Telling my man, talking to it's not that bad. I really enjoy talking to other men about things because, you know, they're not going to say it to nobody else.
Sure.
Because I was like, bruh, really?
We won't cut him short.
I was like, really?
Yeah, you can fade. Mm-hmm. I feel like I'm at a talk show and they got the Humpty Dance. I never want to go fix it. I never left to go fix it.
That's a fact.
It's good.
Stop automation.
There's some automation. Yep. And get ready to pop me up. It's gonna be 3. Yep.
This is the
This is in beat.
the low one.
Yeah, so I gotta fix it. Nope, not that one. I told you. 3 microphone. First, everyone, 6 your boy Big Frank, like in the Big Frank in the morning. What is, what's up? I pray all is well. It's currently 13 minutes past the top of the hour. Get up, get your tail up, call your auntie them. It's going down this morning. I don't know if y'all can't see me, but I'm putting papers like I'm reading something. There's nothing to read. It's just me, my boy Daniel, the Dark Knight, and sometimes I forget. And Kevin on Air is in the building. It's going down this morning. Do me a favor, pick me a music bed on the side, and then because that's all I'm about to fade out. Absolutely, you put that boy good like that. Listen, Daniel, how you feeling this morning?
I'm feeling good, man. I missed all last week.
Like,
So-
you was being a father. You was out here handling business. Yeah, though, I missed you though, because I haven't seen you since. I got back. That was a delay. Did I see you ever since I got back?
Yeah.
Have I? Did I?
Nope.
No, because I got back and then we had the holidays and we was in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I've been gone too long.
fact, congratulations on your engagement.
Thank you.
Out here elevating yet again. Okay, there are certain men out here who still think marriage is the goal. Please don't be deceived, bamboozled, and or hoodwinked. Okay, Kevin here, how you doing this morning?
I am feeling good. I can't complain. I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah, listen, that's good because everybody did get up. He got right. He got but somebody did get up somewhere, and somebody is writing time of death now. Chris Natalie, never know. But let's go down this morning. Listen, I want you guys to make sure you tune in and tell a friend because the conversation today is going to get good.
It's about you.
It is about you. It's definitely about you. All y'all, like females, bird, broad, men. It's about you. Period. When we get back, though, we got a Dark Knight Chronicle. My girl, Jay Cherie, she's out today, so y'all pray for her strength. You know what I mean? She's gonna be okay. Well, that's like, I told people, I told Jess yesterday. I said, listen, if you can praise the Lord in church and you cripple, you can do more. But no, I was just joking. But no, I give her listening to your prayers, her strength and her recovery process. She's okay. She's good, but still pray. I said so. But listen, we got more music coming up when we get back. Dark Knight Chronicles happening right here on 5716 Big Frank in the morning. Let's go.
Did I fail you?
You okay? Fade that though. I'll take that over that. That's good.
Okay.
He's just too slow this morning.
The hotkey wasn't working. Like
What's wrong?
the music bed.
Hit it. So. All right, so hit it again. Go to options. Go to settings. Go to select sound card. Go to 2. Well, it's highlighted. All right, go back. Hit it. Go here. Go here. No, go here. Go here. No. Go here. Press it.
He wasn't done editing.
Yeah, I see the light.
Got you.
All right.
If I hit it again, it's gonna stop.
Huh?
If I hit it again, it's gonna stop, right?
Yeah.
Got you.
So this is your here we go.
Got you.
Yo, Big Frank in the morning. That's Kevin on air. KLK. Yeah, that's so. That's your joint.
Sweet.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I don't know if y'all sharing the tag. Normally, we out here.
How long is
Vaughn, good morning. Vaughn, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
How long is this break?
We're gonna come back at like 23. So we're gonna come back at like 4 or 5 minutes. How y'all feeling this morning? Hope y'all good. Toxic traits, man.
Man, listen.
If you got time, put the question. Then you can have 2 banners.
Can I edit it?
You can edit it.
No, I can't. Add an overlay.
Okay.
Okay. No.
No. Where is
Add a brand.
No, that's gonna be the logo. Where is that thing that go to banners? Go to banners. You're a band. Go to banners.
Got you.
Create a banner. And just when did toxic become the new norm? And where did you get your toxic trait? I'm excited to get into this. I'm just want y'all to know because soon after Dark Knight, drop his junk off.
We're doing like this. I gotta start.
Listen, this is where y'all want to be. I ain't gonna hold y'all. This is where y'all want to be. And I'm about to share this to a group. Everybody got me in a little group. I'm about to definitely Maya. I used to love Maya.
Maya.
That was my childhood celebrity crush.
Yeah. That wasn't her. How did you get here? Wasn't her.
No,
I was in love.
I wasn't gonna say that to you. That's what you want to be too.
Good morning. How y'all feeling on this good old Monday, man? It's Monday, fun day. Monday fun day. Just rock with us for a minute. If you haven't downloaded the Fire 716 radio app,
Do so right now.
right now, music is just lit. Right now, John is playing with Keisha, and Keisha playing with Jerome. So it's good. Dang, I ain't this music so long. I just somebody
Ooh.
what? Okay, good. So, can you switch it?
Make 2.
So. If you're fine, I think you're good. I was thinking making the number scroll down here at the bottom.
I got you. I can add one. You want to take the number off of this one?
Yeah, I want the number to scroll and let those questions be up. So when they type in, they can see immediately
Got you.
that this is what we're about to get into. Facts.
For sure.
Facts. So y'all rocking with us this morning. Y'all see the little chain? So
Grand Rising, my brother.
facts. It's always good to see Vaughn. All right, you going out listen, Vaughn, write the vision. Write it. So because I'm looking for a building. I had a dream last night that I dropped a certain individual off at the airport. It was like wasn't our airport. It was like some fancy room. Side note, I don't know. I'll give out too much information. Side note, number 1, hotel airport
In
1.
Yes.
I seen it in the dream. And it was weird because they were dropping me off going to the airport. But no, I thought we were going to the hotel. But the hotel and the airport is the same place. So it's checkout, but then it's airline.
It's check out, then check in.
Yeah, like it's legit. Like, oh, my overnight stay, boom, staying here. I leave in the morning. This is the spot. Like legit. It was dual situation. I said, this is fire. What is this? Pretty crazy. Okay. But the guy I dropped off, he gave me $5,000. Okay. I said, do it, Lord. Now this guy is coming to this region this week. I feel like I need to be right there. I need to find out who's serving him.
You know,
Yeah.
It's a whole fact, but
God sent the vision.
fact.
Just live it.
Fact, just live it. Fact.
Just live it.
Because definitely gave me $5,000. It wasn't, and it was like in hood band money. Like, it was like rubber band thick. Hit a fold. Fact.
Come on, okay.
Let's go.
Fact. So do it, whatever you want to do.
For sure.
It's fact.
Let it happen.
But this airport hotel, I need bread, guys. I need bread. You know how you book my hotel gonna be here.
I'm gonna say this. You don't. You need the idea and real backing.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because once the right people put that back, so
Sure. Just put it somewhere where they should have an airline and they don't.
No, facts.
Put it somewhere where it's like, yo, my aid at the airport right there.
But like even to the airport now, airport now, I'm not gonna hold you. A great location would be Niagara because we ain't got no fights here no way.
that's what I'm saying.
But a good one-stop shop. You always for convenience.
No way.
Like it's different than my family way over here. But if I can be like, yo,
It's a motel, old motel,
Mhm.
out of business, right across the street.
yeah. I would
Knock it
turn
down and build.
the old motels that I see in that region.
Or, sorry, you know where that the row of businesses is? That building right there
Mm-hmm.
can be repurposed.
Yeah. But don't nothing come in there that different spirit. Don't nobody
Oh,
go.
you man.
But that's also because the airport is small. It's not because nobody want to come to Niagara Falls.
Right.
Because people fly into Buffalo to come to Niagara Falls to go to see the falls.
Well, we're ready to put the question up.
Yeah. It's scrolling.
So I want the question to be like this is.
Say that.
You know what I'm saying? Like the question is big. When they come on, they know, oh, that's what they're going to get into. And then the number at the bottom, they can call it. Well, yeah, probably ain't talking to y'all. Normally just be like, hey guys, what's up? But we get into it. Ain't nothing going on here. I'm giving out some money soon. Why ain't no school today? Because it's Jesus got up?
No, there ain't no school today because Easter was yesterday, and obviously, even though the state does not see Easter as a holiday because you don't get holiday pay for working Easter.
You were just doing
Yeah.
America, the confused.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Live it. Oh, wow.
You know, fix it. First, I want to see your boy, friend, like the Big Frank in the morning. Currently 26 minutes past the top of the hour. What is, what's up? I pray all is well with you on this good old Monday. It is currently degrees outside. The high today, what it's going to be. We're not asking no questions, okay? It's going down this morning. Listen, we have our boy Dark Knight in the building. He's going to take over the Chronicles for the day. So, Dark Knight, it is on you.
Yo, what's good? What's good? It's your boy, the Dark Knight, out here doing the thing, slinging, chaining, and all types of things. Today, we're gonna talk about the shadow of relationship goals.
Talk about it.
Relationship goals. When did they become such an important thing in your life? What's no such thing as relationship goals when your parents was talking, when they was getting together? Relationship goals is a pretty new thing. You know what I mean? But the issue with relationship goals is that some relationship goals, one, are unrealistic, and then two, are based off of other people's relationships. So why do we praise relationship goals? Why are they relationship goals?
Yeah.
Why are these people relationship goals? Especially in the aftermath of this Will and Jada thing. Relationship goals should not be something in your vocabulary anymore. You know what I mean? So I'm here to tell you, take that those two words, relationship goals, on to the side. We don't do relationship goals no more. You know what I mean? You either gonna be there or you ain't.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do.
I think that relationship goals with it. People like, oh, don't worry about what the Joneses do.
Fact.
I feel like it became I'm gonna say how I really hear it. What did you call it? A piss peeing contest or something?
Mm-hmm.
Peeing contest? Like who can do this better? And I think that I'm not against admiring other people. I'm not against seeing them that they got something going on good. But I'm not. Listen, what works for John, Jada, Will, and Pickett don't work for everybody. You gotta realize that. And if you don't know that, you'll do yourself a disservice trying to be. Everybody can't be the teenager. Everything don't work for you because you're not gonna be able to tolerate all that he's gonna do. Right. So I feel like you gotta have the wisdom to know, all right, this is what we're gonna do. This is our goal. This is what we're trying to get to, and do what it takes and figure out what works for y'all, and not necessarily trying to project. Oh my God, I want to do it like this.
Because the relationship goals need to be like that.
Because the truth is, you can't go to blood. Can't do it like Frank and Ty. If you do, you might die. Don't lie. Okay? No fact. Oh, listen. No fact. 100%. But make sure that you set your own precedent for your own relationship. But have a goal, but just don't be like, oh, I'm trying to be like them. Because you never be like, I'm not gonna hold you. You never be like this. Listen, when we get back, we'll talk about whatever we're talking about all day. Okay? Toxic behavior. So here's the question of the day. Number one, when did toxic become the new norm? All right, when did becoming toxic became the new norm? Number two, where did you get your toxic trait from? Again, where did you get your toxic trait from? I'll tell you how that came about when we get back right here on 5716. Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Okay, be lit.
Oh, this is my jam right here. I ain't gonna hold you. Ooh, you smooth that in real smooth. Like, can't see out here doing things. Bro, doing the thing. Can't nobody say nothing about you, bro. Can't nobody say nothing about you.
Right. All right, y'all. Here we go. Here the conversation go. Let me share.
Listen.
Terry.
I'm sharing. I'm trying to share. I'm sharing.
Oh,
all right, so woke up this morning with the Lord on my mind. I prayed, made me some plantain steak and eggs, and I don't know where they got mad. Okay, but I definitely fried some 2 plantains and I made steak. Now I eat steak like people probably think I should. So to repurpose it, hey, to repurpose it the next day is just amazing. Still juicy, still succulent. It was good. But I watched a storyline with Jada. And the storyline goes that Jada's grandmother taught Jada how to self-pleasure herself at the age of 9, so that if she fell into the arms of another man, that she would know that it was not him pleasing her, but just herself. And ridiculous.
No, for real.
Number one, where's the crime of what are you, grandmother? What are you doing?
Where are y'all parents at? Like Cheryl Underwood would say, where was they mama?
Like I feel like so that brings the second part of the question. But let me deal with the first part first, because Yeah. Let's talk about it. Send the people. Why is being toxic now normal?
Right.
Like it is. This is something I said earlier. That right now there are people who have silent toxic expectations. Like certain people, I expect my man to cheat. I expect him to be foul. I expect this to be not. Just having an expectation of foul behavior. Therefore,
so you can be comfortable when it happens to you.
Absolutely. Oh, Gita, it's time and age for everything, and that was not the age. Not at all. Like, I'm tell my story yet. I'm tell my story in a minute. But it's like, right now there are people who just have expectation of you to do wrong.
For sure.
And then they accept it. Like, okay, yeah, man, this is what they do.
Right.
But then it's like, why are you living like that? Why does your mindset believe that it's too good to be true, or that somewhere has to violate? I'm not saying that doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Men cheat occasionally. Not about men don't cheat, but occasionally. But there's always situations, scenarios. But I've come across women. I'm married now, but there were women who's just like, you expect worse, so you get the worst. Mm-hmm. You've allotted for room, and then if it's this is the part that ticked me off. If it's not toxic,
it ain't good.
It ain't good.
Yo,
y'all got to be dumb for me.
Is you dumb, stupid, or
right? This is the conversation I think we was gonna talk about anyway, dealing with Russell Wilson,
Sierra,
Russell Wilson. That's his name?
Yeah.
Is it Russell Wilson?
Russell, the football player?
Yeah.
Is Sierra?
Yeah. But I make sure. That's not that Wilson?
Yeah.
I know everybody. But Russell Wilson is also an old man for the Bills. Right. Different R. Marquita said toxic traits normally come from an unfulfilled experience that you never received or can't comprehend. Things can be different. Now, I hear you. But right now, with Sierra's relationship with Future, somebody can tolerate and accept that in the foul behavior. Right. But the fact that she has now what we consider a good man who treats her very well, based on what we see was displayed, behind the scenes in real life. Right. Now he a cornball. He corny and he whack. Wow. No, sis, you corny and you whack. And you're out of control and you're ridiculous and you're dumb. Like, I just don't understand the fact that you don't have to be verbally abused. You don't have to be toxic. It doesn't have to be infidelity. You ain't got to be an F-boy. You ain't got to be all these things. But yet, they want to talk trash about the men, but this is the very thing that y'all go after to entertain and that y'all play with.
Because it's boring if it's not.
Facts. I think it's boring if it's not. And also,
I'm just saying, that's what some people will say. I said it's boring. I want somebody boring. And it's like, we almost 30 now. Like, how much action you really trying to have at 30?
Right. On campus a moment.
How much action you really trying to have at 30?
Right. And then not only that is sometimes it's easier to accept the fact that this is going to end.
For sure.
Like, it's easier to accept that, this I know, though I may want it to be long lasting, I know this is not gonna last long, because I know what I have. Right. And there's a confidence better in knowing what I have than the unknown.
Right. No, for sure.
Because don't let me give you the benefit of the doubt that you don't fit the toxic behaviors. So now I've opened myself up to a dangerous level, and I don't know if you're gonna hurt me or not.
Right.
But if I know you're trifling, I know hurting is a part of it. And I can accept that over.
Yeah. 100%.
So yeah.
That's terrible.
But man, how did toxic become the new normal?
Yeah. Social media, TV,
yeah, social media,
like
TV. To be real, I never hear nobody say nothing about nobody being toxic. And I hate to say it because I don't like blame. I really don't want to blame no one person in particular. But until like Future really was throwing out, yo, I'm toxic. It's just how it is. You know what I mean? And then after that, women were like, shoot, I'm toxic. It is what it is. And then dudes like, yo, man, I got toxic traits, and then they start getting thrown around like, oh, that's toxic, this is toxic, no, I don't want to be toxic, oh, I'm down with being toxic, yo, what, you got toxic traits, what's your toxic traits, and all this other stuff. Like, it wasn't really a thing for me, not in high school, not even in college. It didn't happen until, like, Future really came out and blew up, and then it was, like, toxic, you being toxic, he being toxic, all this stuff being toxic. Even when Britney Spears was being toxic, wasn't being toxic. So, like,
and then we've been toxic for a long time. Like, you the problem. A kid said that some people just don't know how to handle healthy relationships or experiences. She also said they are already thinking of how it's going to end instead of seeing or believing that it can be good. People can't handle the better side of things sometimes because it's risky.
Yeah.
It's risky. What we have time? It's risky, but I think like the songs now. But I say this: people are singing toxic behavior and living something else.
Right.
Fact.
And I'm gonna call her name out because I have no Cardi B.
Yes.
Have been talking all this reckless baby, and once upon a time
was reckless.
But now she just do it because this is not just a fan base.
Right.
But now she's a housewife cleaning and cooking, raising children. Okay,
but telling the masses not to cook, not to clean.
Fact.
Like, but you're at home taking care of children that aren't yours.
Facts.
Plus yours, but at the same time, like, you're a housewife,
right?
For the most part, like, let's
Beyonce Soul Lemonade, still sipping his drink. Okay, still drinking it right there. Okay, and I just be like, nobody's perfect, and everybody got challenges, but it's like I'm not going in with the expectation that you're going to violate, because that limits my ability to access my love for you. Like it puts a limit on, and I'm not talking about breaking social norms. Break that one. I'm over it. No. I'm over the fact of the good guy being played out because he's not as toxic as you want him to be.
Come on,
not seasoned with toxicity.
Right. Because half the time, it's something I'm learning is that it's not that he's boring. He don't know about the stuff that you think is exciting. If you introduce somebody to it, maybe they'd be like, "Oh, you know what? It seems like an exciting thing. Let's go ahead and do it every other day."
People like emotional roller coasters because to the person that is quote unquote toxic, if you will, it's the ups and downs of "Oh, I love you, I hate you, I love you, I hate you, oh my god, make up sex, oh my god, nigga."
No, for real.
You don't know how to be loved for real. Part of vocabulary words, but I'm on the other side of the microphone. But you don't know how to be appreciated, how to be valued for real. So this is 4G. I told you don't forget that girl wrote that letter. Nigga, you so amazing. I can't have you. Nigga, what kind of letter is that? Like that was dumb. But who says that? Kitty, you all feel free to give us a call to 716-371-2780, section number 1.
What's up, dude?
Yes, sir.
Fuck.
Commercial.
Stop automation.
Let it
coming in hot right here. Fire 716, your boy Big Frank, Lucky Big Frank in the morning. Good after. No, it's not. I don't know where I was at. Clearly, I took a mind trip just that quickly. What's up, y'all? Good morning. I've heard all as well. It's currently 42 minutes past the top of the hour. I could have said something better, like 18 minutes since the top of the hour, but whatever it is. It's going down this morning, and the question of the day. We're going to start with number 1. Before we get number 2, because number 2 is going to take us to a place. Number 1 says, when did toxic become the new normal? At what point did we understand that, oh, that's toxic, you're toxic, and we can identify it now? Like, when?
toxic became the new normal when values stopped being important to people.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Everything being toxic became, it's toxic when the values that you had of yourself, of the people around you, once hit the window in your life.
Yeah.
You don't care, you stop caring so much about what your mama taught you, your dad taught you. You start caring more about what's hot, what's popping.
Yeah.
How can I get up? How can I get over? And which creates toxic behavior. And then toxic behavior passed around in one space, especially when you're black and you popping and everybody want to be who y'all want to be. You know what I mean? Now it's a worldwide phenomenon.
I feel like, and I'm trying to put my finger on, bam, this is the moment. But I don't know who came up with the word, and applied it to this situation.
Yeah.
Because now the conversation is, hey, how you doing? I'm good. What you want to do with your life? Yeah, what's your toxic trait?
Right. So I can see like a little bit.
Right. And that's challenging. And that's a challenging statement because it's like, number one, what may have been toxic to somebody else
may not be toxic.
We just weren't compatible in communication. So I'm not going to tell you that, communication is my toxic trait. Because just because she yelled at me and told me that don't mean that we didn't talk the same language. We didn't tap into each other. So, my toxic is the fact that you didn't go and service me properly. So I left. Let's there are components to this, and cut it out. And I think that society now is they want toxicity. Yeah. You don't know how to handle an authentic love, and this will be crazy. And because you're so toxic driven, there's certain things that will happen in love that you'll call toxic, which is just love.
Oh, man.
Because when you understand just love straight, like no chaser, all love for real, it ain't always sweet and no. It'll check you, it'll tell you the truth, it will address you, it will line you up. And because you can't receive it and you mad now it's toxic, get out of my face. Get out of my face and have you a good day.
I was gonna say, some stuff we say is toxic ain't really toxic. It's just something that may have happened or may not have happened. And then we take everything that we think is negative about ourselves and we throw it in that it's toxic.
Right.
That's not true. It's just something that you may have to work on. You know what I mean?
So it's something that's like, nigga, cut it out.
Right.
Because you got to know, and I'm gonna say this big statement, and I'm gonna be very, very honest. Everybody doesn't know what love is.
No.
And what love is authentically.
Thanks.
And we're not talking about, let me tell you this story about this girl. All right, so this woman, I won't say her name first, I'm going to give you the storyline, this is her name. This woman goes to work, and in the work assignment, she's partnered with somebody to execute this certain production or task. All right, cool. They had her and the person have a light conversation beforehand, nothing crazy, but just in a vulnerable place because she was just talking to somebody for 10 years. They're not together no more. I ain't been with nobody, so I'm just out here.
Right.
Have a conversation with the person she's partnered with, then goes on to a set to produce this little certain clip, and in the set they have to kiss. So they kiss. Now she's caught feelings, and now she's like, maybe it's nothing, but then she wants it, and now this is love. No, these butterflies.
Inside.
I'm gonna say this right now. The butterflies that you feel is not love. That is hormones, infatuation, endorphins.
And I tell people, look, love is not a feeling. Love is an action.
Listen.
Love is an action, and it's a continual action.
Now, because love will make you feel some type of way, both good and bad. But the person I'm talking about, I'll put a name on her now, is Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian has revealed that her and Pete had a conversation. She ain't seen Pete. They got to the set of SNL, had a skit, had a kiss, got butterflies. Now she in love. Come on. Come on, your foundation isn't well. I give you and Pete the year and another.
No.
Before it's like, oh, the
feeling.
Then it's like,
what Jada saw. When the feeling is gone.
like you like it's not that. And some of y'all toxic trait is the failure to identify love. That's the trait that is toxic. Like you have not properly identified what love is.
Right.
Calm my spirit down. I get excited. But I think that it is normal. It is a part of conversation.
Yeah.
And it's just something that cut it out. Cut it out. Listen, when we get back though,
Part two.
Now here we go. Part two gonna be real. Okay? Part two when we get back. Where did you get your toxic trait from? And I'll tell you that story online when we get back if you missed it for the first round. But where did you get your toxic trait from? It's going down. Big Frank in the morning right here on Fire 716. Listen, let's see what you got planned though. Make sure you guys check out Let's Be a Lady Conference going down this week, April 21st to the 23rd. It is going to be at 4600 Union Road in Cheektowaga, New York. On Saturday, there's a $25 class for purification. You can cash that $ Bambi, Lady Bambi 7. And it's going down once again on Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning. Hey, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now we identified the fact that some of y'all toxic because of your grandmother, your father, your auntie, man. They got her, told you something.
And you listen.
I'll say this in my own life. My toxic trait was being a lover boy, but not financially there. Because, I'm going to tell you a snitch, because my mother had money, so money wasn't the issue. And she had men with money. So she taught me love and affection to be,
Not the financial.
but not the financial side.
Yes.
So now here I am 76, learning the financial side, okay? But what it is just that my wife was like, I told her, my love language is touchy, like being there. I can't tell you. Reason why you can't touch because I learned that that's not enough. That's not gonna cut it. I love you, but that's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna be enough.
I got mine from my father. It's like you can do, so you do, and you end up getting hurt in the end.
Yeah.
So it's just like, Dad, you put yourself out there. Yeah, every time you gonna put yourself out there every time, and it's not, and it may or may not fail.
Yeah. Erica said, I think people are excited over the healthy connection and will tolerate someone being toxic over healthy just to have something. Marquita, I'm sorry, my mouth's dry. They're already thinking about how it's going to end instead of seeing or believing that it can be good. Do you agree with that?
I definitely prepare for the worst.
See, but we gotta get out of that. Like
I feel like that's another toxic trait.
Like I told my boy at work, having a conversation. He talking about like, you know, he had a point where, you know, he really want to be, you know, in a relationship and this, that, and the third, but he really want a girl that's serious, you know, that's really trying to build with him and all that. And I'm like, oh, word, cool. He like vowed on her to find him. And I'm like, you know, they around, you know what I'm saying? Because that's not, I was like, okay, so, you know, you just have a problem. You know, you just have a problem or whatever. But then he go on to tell me, you know, that, you know, when he get with, like he said he got a girl who, nice girlfriend, but she is continuously showing him love.
Yeah.
Right? And not being loving, but the action. Like she'll come over to your house, not to, you know, let you hit or nothing just like that, but she come over, she cook, she'll clean, you know what I'm saying? Like showing real love stuff.
That's real love.
And he like, yo, but like, he was like, but I don't like her like that. Because but even then, my thing is he's still messing with her.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he's not in a relationship with her. And like, he like, but I'm not attracted to her face. And like to a degree. And I've seen the girl, and I was like, you know, she no disrespect, she regular cute. You know, you know what I'm saying? She regular cute. You know what I mean? So don't see nothing wrong.
Regular is a pronoun that we use here. Regular.
You know? So I don't see nothing wrong with the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like he like, you know, two things he say, you know, he got a thing with he always, but he's like, yo, you know, though you got something, you know, what if you see something better, what's done? And I was like, bro, you need to focus on what you got, one. And then his other thing is like, look, he always like looking for somebody to do wrong. And I'm like, you can't want to build with somebody, but in the back of your mind, look for somebody to do wrong.
No,
or if they do something wrong, hold on to that thing that they did and be like, and keep looking, like you see a red flag, but keep staring at, looking for more red flags. Because I had no disrespect, like just keeping it a beam as somebody who recently got engaged. Yo, we all got red flags that probably never gonna change. You know what I mean? Like it's just a red flag. So everybody got a red flag to somebody. That's a red flag, but that does not mean that this relationship isn't going to work because of something that you may or may think is a red flag, unless it's something that's extremely detrimental. Like let's be real, you know, you can't be spending all my money and not putting no more money. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's
Erica said that preparing and expecting the worst can be toxic because it can keep you from the future. Facts. Yeah. I understand that. And watch the word, money. Love covers a multitude of sin. Okay. Right. In love, you be ready for anything.
Right.
But having the grace, I'll say it like this: apply it when necessary. Because we're gonna say that because if I am preparing for the worst, I would never be able to occupy the best. Right. Because I'm all, for example, I can't go and get my next level house or living situation because I'm worried about the storm and the wind. And so I'm preparing for a storm that may or may not come. And then it's like I put all my energy in the fact that it may not happen, that I've missed the chance that, yo, you could have been investing your effort like in your elevation and growth, but you're so afraid. And that's what that is. That's God tell people faith and love is that, listen to me, not knowing. Yeah. The future is scary. And not knowing that if this is going to be a positive or a negative. So if I'm gonna say this how I hear it. If you're operating out of expecting the worst, you're not operating in love. And then you're not operating in faith, so therefore you can't grow and expand. Right. Like you and I hate to say it, but it's just real life. You got to drop the walls, you got to drop the fear, and you got to take the risk. Because if you don't take the risk, what you got? Oh, I know this is gonna fail. Well, what we here for?
Why we here?
What are we
here for?
I am guilty.
What are we
charged
here for?
And everything you saying, 100% true. I will not falter and say that I have not, and it has not, because it has. And it wasn't unnecessary though. It was very good reason why the wall was up and why things were the way they were and why things were expected, because evidence showed. But at the same time, because those walls were up, I couldn't see past what was done. So I acted in ways where, I won't say in ways, but I acted on it and it caused things to happen anyway.
So that's like being the magnet saying,
exactly,
come to me, but I don't want you, but come to me. It's like okay, because when you step out, if you step outside of the realm of your mindset at that time, based off limitation, this situation, though it would have had hurt and impact, would have been, oh, this is just what you do. The question that always is, how did we get here? And it makes you want to let's fix whatever's going on. But
there
now,
was no reason. That's what I'm saying. There wasn't a how did we get there.
I'm going to tell you right now. You can say that there's not. It's always there's always a reason. There's a reason for his friend.
Always a path.
Right. So for his friend who said, oh, something was better. Well, nigga, it's gonna always.
This is why I told him. Bruh. I was like, this is why I told him. I was like, bruh. If you are around, I was like, it's always gonna be better. It's always a badder chick. It's always a thicker girl. It's always somebody with more money. It's always somebody doing this. It's always somebody doing that. It's always somebody walking how you like. Always. It's
Right.
always gonna be better. Know why? Because God continuously creates perfection.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Continuously. You know what I mean? So there will always be quote unquote better. But your thing is not to try to find better, because God is always gonna do better if you want him to do better. Your thing is to find what works for you.
For you, no fact.
And live and grow in that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't plant a seed and then be mad and then grow right away and then go to another and then go look for a tree. Because that's what you did. You was like, I planted a seed here. It didn't grow right away though. So she got a whole she got a tree right here. She got a tree right here. So I'm gonna grab this orange. It's here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. You know?
That's a real thing. And I think that so if there's love in authentic love, you rechange. I thought it was Christmas music, but rearrange who you are to address what's needed. It's always somebody better, but it's like if habit is how we got here, then you got to break the habit.
Right.
And then the question is that person guaranteed to love you to that? Not necessarily.
Right.
But if you come into this relationship with the expectation that infidelity or bad behavior is going to happen, it's going to happen
Every time.
outside of coming into a relationship. I'm going to love you past what was. I'm going to push, and we're going to build, and we're going to grow. And if we find ourselves in here, we'll deal with it at that time. We'll address it then. But I can't have it in the back of my mind every time you leave the house. Now you about to go run you up and you up. You know, I don't do that. Every time you go, I want you to be with me always, but it's not from things I may portray it to be. I want you to be with me always, but the truth is, I really want it to be because I don't trust you.
Facts.
It's a problem.
That's
a
real.
problem. It's a problem. Oh, dang, what was I saying? What was I gonna say?
We'll come to 5 seconds. Yeah. We just don't want to talk to Trey, so we'll see if we can get into the next.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna go after station ID.
Before station ID.
Before it? Okay.
No, you're right. No, do station ID, and then we'll come in. Station ID. Let you go. See, this is why women should have been here, so they can defend themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
Do that. Can't
Call in. Don't forget to call in.
We got facts coming up.
No, fact, definitely call in. I'm going to run the cord outside and play it with my speaker. I'll do it tomorrow. Can't let it go.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that you can't go into every relationship. Every time you get into a new situation, you need to come in at fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You can't come.
It sound good.
You can't. But look, not so fresh that you don't remember things that happened to you.
Facts.
Fresh that this person ain't do it.
Right.
Facts.
Being able to not apply.
Right. You got. It's important to learn from your mistakes.
30 seconds.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's also important to understand that this person didn't push those on me.
Yeah.
So I can't. I'm wrong for perpetuating those onto you.
Right.
I can talk about that some more later.
That's love and grace. That's real.
Yeah.
Hey, I got from my ID. I don't know what's up. It was in my car. Oh yeah. Right.
It's a quiet storm.
But I'm gonna get a voice on there. I think it's probably do a late night. Fine, as everyone, it's your boy Big Frank. You're talking to Big Frank in the morning. Listen, it's going now 2 minutes past the hour. We are in our second question of the day, and the truth of the matter is, where did you get your toxic traits from? But before we get into that, like we really want to, because if we have some great dialogue behind the table, it's my guy, the Dark Knight, is in the room, and Kevin Ayers in the room. Wow. And we just the conversation was just like. Yeah, just like that. But what it is just the fact of that some toxic traits, man, is the fact that we don't know what love is.
Right.
We don't know how to identify love and how to operate in love. Because if you read the scripture, and we always this I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna get to the storyline while I talk about where it comes from. That when you talk about love, we want to take the suffering side of love. And then we want to apply the gushy part of love.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to deal with the truth of love. Because the truth of love comes with the responsibility to check the person that you say you love.
Accountability.
Being accountable, checking them, and really dealing with the real factors of their life gracefully. But y'all not ready for that. Y'all want butterflies. Or you know that. Y'all want the whole, oh my God, girl, I saw him. I'm not gonna cut it out. So I said this storyline earlier, but I'll say it now on there. So I'm gonna tell the story first, then put the name on it later. That's the strategy. So this young girl, at the age of 9 years old, had a conversation with her grandmother, and they were talking, and her grandmother decided to teach her how to self-pleasure herself. The grandmother informed her that, listen, baby. She said that I want to show you or teach you. I'm gonna show her teach. I know what she did. That when it comes down to you being happy and pleasing yourself, that you are in control of that. That if you ever find yourself falling into the hands of a man, that you know that, and by chance enjoying it, that you know that it wasn't just because of him, but because of you. Grandmother, not mother, grandmother, having that conversation with a 9-year-old. Not sure how the conversation came about. I've had my own situations of being exposed to sex young.
Yeah.
So I have grace there, but the content or the way that the story is told, it seems like it's from a bitter place. Mm-hmm. And just to give you the name of this person, so Jada Pinkett Smith, yeah. Grandmother taught her how to self-pleasure herself, and I know what that taught is vocabulary word. Touching, I don't know. Bill Cosby in it for your grandchild? It's wild. It was what's crazy. Crazy is I was on YouTube watching a certain show where this grandfather touched his grandson for his own personal pleasure, and the life detectives determined when he said no that was a lie. Like. Lots of words.
Yeah.
But then that triggers the fact that where does this toxic trait come from? Because for some people it is transitioned because somebody's been hurt by somebody. Right. And they project that on the child or whoever, or even their own personal experiences. Like, I experienced this, so now I feel like I can say this. But sometimes hurt people who've been hurt people. But if you've been hurt in a certain experience, it limits your ability to see an alternative way. Mm-hmm. For those who've been molested by one comprehend that same storyline from a teenager or a young child being curious with somebody else in that age bracket but above. So granted, the storyline is my molestation, you listen to me, but for the kid it might be, I was just trying to figure out and discover before your child, your daughter, because you limit the light because of the darkness and the imprint of it, if that makes sense. Sure. But now it's like we got toxic behavior from parents, grandparents, player pimps, cousins. We've seen
me down the street.
No, because for some of us we've seen the license. Yeah, we see the life of some of my family members who are selling drugs, living their life, got a whole lot of women,
Yeah.
navigating, and it looks appealing. It looks good. Though you don't look broke and disgusted. So then it's like, hey, how did you get that? What did that take? Oh, I gotta get bread. All right, I'm in my bag. And then you do whatever it takes to get in your bag. And you treat women as if they're objects.
For sure.
Projects. And because just as that man treated you like you're an object, you present yourself as an object, okay? Yeah, so it's a two-way street. So we always want to talk about the man doing this. No, he's gonna do what you allow.
No, for sure.
If you allow that man to pimp you, he's going to pimp you.
Every
time.
Yeah.
Like this
Man.
if you're gonna allow that man to treat you like a dog, down, diggity dog, he's going to. Maybe you've seen it happen to your mom, your mom, your grandmother. You've probably seen it in your household. But Jesus, okay.
But then the toxic comes in when you meet somebody who's not like
that.
you expect it. So now you're pushing him away. Like now you like, yo, I'm just being the good guy. Like,
Right.
I'm not him. I'm not them.
No,
I'm him.
facts.
Like
I'm not them. I'm not him.
no, I'm him.
I'm
When I
Capital
step,
H.
at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm not that. I'm not
Right.
I'm
bro.
not him. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I told you one relationship I lost because if you know the story, you know the story.
Yeah.
So we arguing. I'm leaving out of town. I'm going to the church convention. Sound bad already. But going to church convention, and then what ends up happening is that she had a nervous breakdown,
You weren't there.
and I wasn't there. I was dancing at the Baptist convention, who was right next door. I said, "Oh, we here. I'm leaving." During that time, she had a nervous breakdown, and I wasn't there. And then it was a trigger because then her boyfriend previously left her. Other boyfriend went to jail on her. Then her father left, but he was there, but he left mentally. Oh man,
Telling you.
the difficulty here
Facts.
is deeper than just me, and sometimes you gotta handle your own triggers.
Yeah.
You gotta be. I'm not saying that I that was the best decision on my part,
Right.
but like you have to handle some of your own triggers before you get into a relationship. You got to. If your trigger is me walking outside, oh, you in trouble. Like, what's wrong here? I'm going to sit on the stool. Who are you talking to? The birds. Like me. I'm playing the game. Like, I'm chilling. But if that's your toxic behavior,
Hey, yeah. Where you get it from?
where you get it from? Like,
Some behavior is taught. Some behavior is watched.
yeah, facts.
Yeah. Learn behavior.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Some behavior are watched so it doesn't happen. Like I'm. This is the craziest thing to me. To watch people fight so hard not to become their parent,
And then
and then they become. I said, I said, it is funny watching you all become everything that you was fighting against.
Right.
Not just territorial behavior, but physically. You look like your mom. Like
Right.
you are the same person. Doing all this fighting not to be, just to become. Because you're not willing to deal with what is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, let's go down this one. We get more into this conversation. Yeah, I don't know what you got planned on this Thursday, but make sure you go to Pros and Pour at Janae Sequoia, 1633 Her Avenue, from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. They got food and drink specials. Our girl Solar will be there doing her thing, man. It's going down 5716 Big Frank in the morning. Let's go.
I didn't know that Janae Sequoia moved.
Me either. I didn't.
I was driving down there and I seen that it's in that building now.
Which one?
The high rise that's right in the middle.
A little further down.
Yeah,
where it was?
like before you get the Casas.
Got you.
Like
Where?
that real
Did it move?
high
With the
building.
green awning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that real high building that's right there on her. That
Got you.
you never knew what was in there.
So because I knew they had it.
Because remember, it used to be in the cut behind
Yeah,
the joint,
right.
which I thought was kind of sweet.
That was sweet.
Because I was like, yo, man, that'd be a spot for people that know that it's there. You know what I mean? But, which, like, yeah, I guess that'll work for business, which is fine. But, like,
Yeah.
they definitely moved. I didn't go in there, but I
So I wonder if we've been talking trash, for those who are talking trash, going to a building that doesn't even occupy no more. You've been walking in and saying, oh, they closed. No, we're not. They moved, bro.
Tricked you.
Nah, he's been going to the same building.
yeah, I just seen that, though. So, like, I don't know how long it's been.
I'm about to Google right now.
I don't know how long it's been since they moved. You know what I mean? So yeah. Definitely.
They could have sent out a memo or something. So they're at the bottom of the high-rise of the building.
Yeah, they're at the bottom.
Wow.
So like that's what I said. When I drove by, I seen it. You know what I mean? So like it's not hidden no more. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like it used to be in the cut. You know, you have to.
Who got the cut then?
I don't know, because that was a nice job. I liked the cut.
And you know what? I looked at the interior online. I kept saying this looked different. Like they remodeled or something. No, they do.
Because they moved. It looked different because they got more space.
Right.
Good for them. You know, congratulations, y'all, for your third move. Third move in the city. They can have the place up. You know what I'm saying?
They was at the plaza.
Yeah.
And they went over here. And then
At the plaza?
they were vegan Sunshine E. No, they at?
They were
They were. Yes. They were next to Mr. Combs.
yeah.
Ah.
For a quick,
Mm-hmm.
real quick. They wasn't there that long.
Yep.
After Mr. Bones.
Yeah, Mr. Bones is gone.
Mr. Bones gone.
He's gone for a minute. It
For
was
real?
yeah. Mr. Bones
I miss
didn't.
Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones didn't do well.
He did?
No. Then his body got sick. He had no help. It was like so he was trying to survive.
Yeah.
Mr. Combs been faithful from the
Faithful,
beginning.
yo.
Start.
Mr. Combs got the good prices for my
Yeah,
Yeah.
in fact,
Real
that
chill.
tea,
Real chill.
going to put fries on mustard on fries. I
What?
never. That's
Yeah,
Mr.
Combs
Yeah,
is packed.
Fact.
I be tight.
Somebody got that
tight.
joint, right?
Huh?
Somebody got that joint.
what? The car wash, yeah. Facts. I think went down here.
I be tight on that when you want to go.
Right.
There's no car wash down this way.
No, hand car wash. Got you.
I don't know.
God. Ain't that to it?
But yeah, and then there's lawyers' offices around the corner.
Yeah,
So
got
even
you.
if you do that relationship with just them, hey, we get your car now. Whenever you need it, we won't park it back. Right. So, you know, it's just like the mind is there.
Yeah.
Got to just write it out. Yeah, there's none down this. The closest car you get the car wash on 11, hand car wash,
Mhm.
like the spray joint.
But nobody physically.
Nobody physically giving that personal touch
Yeah.
this way. Guy doesn't corner occasionally, but have a station spot. Boom,
Got you.
you can pull in the whole. You should do it. If you don't do it, and a quick wax would be. Me and one guy was gonna talk about doing something, but I told him I gotta get people. I just can't. Get people on the board, but that might be messed up because the money got funny. Good morning, y'all. We still here. We just vibing. It's 9:15. Chopping it up. Business.
Yeah.
Business.
Because we about to take
Over.
No fact.
Man, I bet you know it's crazy. I had thought about it. I was like, the next studio's gonna be it's probably gonna be like a black box. So there'll be so much more stuff.
Listen. I was
There's so much more stuff in there.
I was just inquiring about this building, about this church. I left. And I followed. I went to Florida.
Okay.
But I was like, we went to church. The church was like it was good. The church, and so I was looking at Christian stuff because I had a plan.
Word.
Take the church, and I'm gonna say this: where the production is where church is.
Got you.
The stage is the same.
Got you.
So whatever production we're gonna do, it will be in the same spot as where the church will be, just switching up podium.
Yeah.
This is the recording studio boom area. Then I'll have the station off to the side. But I was about to say, listen, I can use. Somebody got a building for me. Release it. You can come up with the start out price and the build up plan, or you can just give it to me $1. And I'll take care of the taxes.
Man.
God can. God will. And God.
Shoot, I woke up this morning like, you know what? It's a blessing for you today. I don't know where it is.
No, dude, that's real. I thought I had my little dream.
It's here for me. I was like, I don't know where. I was like, I'm gonna come on, do the radio. I was like, I don't know when it's gonna come and hit me, but It's gonna come. I don't know where it's coming from, but God gonna come and get me. And that's funny because I haven't been asking God for things. I've been asking for favor.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of want the money, Lord. I want the favor. The money can't get me where I want to go, but favor can.
Favor can, favor will. Yes, God. We're coming after this song. Gotcha. I gotta get merch. Pull up a song, Mark Million, and it is called. It is called Facts. It's called Toxic.
Because it's toxic.
You go over here.
I can get used to it.
Touching the word toxic.
Like here. Bring get it right. Watch it turn. Stop doing that.
Marvin, go ahead.
Right here.
Bring over both of them.
Why so?
Why so toxic in my brain?
Over where? Just drop it.
Just drop it. And then, yeah, put that one above it. Yeah. And then, that's good. And then we're gonna break after the song. And then, we'll put that after. Oh my!
It's coming. We'll see one thing.
Also pull up go put Uniqua. No, put W. Put W-A. W. Pull that over. Drop that above. Yep. Yep, but that's perfect.
Gotcha.
So you're gonna go that announce. So hit stop automation. So don't play. We're gonna come in after the song. Then I do my break, and then we're gonna go that announcement play. They keep it the radio, and they go into those songs.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna highlight those two songs about being toxic.
Toxic behavior. Where do you get your trains from?
Good morning, y'all. Good morning, those who just tapping in. Where do you get your toxic traits and behaviors from?
Give us some toxic traits.
Call us. Hit us up.
What are some of the toxic traits you found about yourself?
What are some of the traits that
Some
you
good, some
toxic
bad.
that weren't really toxic? They was just toxic to someone
Yes.
else. You know, shoot, I used to think being like an anime was a weird toxic thing. But I was
It's
like,
not toxic.
I was like,
just find it weird.
I was like, no, I'm talking about like early, when I was like middle school, because everybody's like, what?
But see, Yu-Gi-Oh was like,
But
it
you
was lit in middle school.
you know what I mean, to a degree. But it's just like I thought it was. This is before toxic was a thing. I used to think that was something that people didn't like, but it wasn't something that people didn't like. It's just they couldn't find themselves in it.
Yeah.
You know, now it's something that's huge. Everybody doing it. You know what I'm saying? So is my mom toxic?
Fire 716. It's my mom toxic. Definitely my mom's toxic. Let's go down to the morning. The question right now is, who gave you? Where did you get your toxic behavior from? I told my mom this one time. I told my mom. My mom was yelling about certain habits of myself my sister Hannah and my brother Solomon.
Mhm.
I said, Ma, what's the common denominator
In all of this.
in all of those things? Boy, what? You. It's you, Mom, okay? There's certain, and I get it as a parent, as a new parent, you just don't know all the time. You trial and error together, trying to figure out, is this gonna work or not? And sometimes that can have a negative impact because you didn't know, so you didn't train. This is one of the things that I talk about a lot because, and I haven't implemented it as a parent. Okay, as a parent, getting up, making the bed. Do not have no unction, no issue, no challenge, no. Don't.
That was just something I just learned to do though. Like after a while, it's just a learned behavior.
But see, and that's the thing. A lot of our parents told us instead of taught us.
100%.
Like,
My mom would walk in and be like, "You felt it that wrong. Come here.
see,
Fold this.
your mom had patience.
Like this." Oh no, it wasn't patience. It was
But that's different.
No, she still took that time to say, "Yo, come here."
came on like granddad with the belt.
For real.
Right now, let me show like taught how to. Right. I told I'll clean your room. Okay.
But at the same time, see, I was going to bring this up before. Now it came out to mind. Though you have learned a lot of things, you take a lot of stuff from other people. I had a conversation with my fiance, and I told her, I was like, I lived different than how you live.
Right.
I didn't live through having to experience things all the time because growing up, I did a lot of listening.
Yeah.
I didn't have to. I heard things, and I was like, I don't want to do it,
Gotcha.
or I don't want to get into it,
Fact.
or I do want to get there, or I would really like that. I'll listen to how it happened, and so then when I try to mimic it, you know what I mean? I'm trying to mimic those good behaviors. I'm not trying to do those behaviors I thought were bad. And like she was like, she would like grind into me about it, like experiences. I used to have experience. Don't you want to experience stuff on your own? And like you take what people say real serious. And I'm like, yeah, I do, because everybody has more experience than I do.
Yeah.
So yeah, when they said that, I wanted to try it. You know why? Because it worked. It worked for them. They are older than me. They've seen it. Yeah. Now, if it doesn't work for me, I'll leave it alone. But I wanted to try it because it seemed like it was something that wouldn't work. You know what I mean? And I want to bring that up to say, y'all niggas need to start listening. Like, I used to sit in the barbershop. Listen.
No, fact. Because like I ain't gonna hold you. So, I rush now. Naturally so. I've been rushed all my life. Because I take it, you don't get up in the morning, you got kids, you just sit together, they want to rush you immediately.
Right.
You're rush. It's just like, if you don't set the precedent of what it's supposed to be like, doesn't exist. Right? Nobody. I know how to fold. I can fold. I can't make my bed the best. But I can fold up the sheet. I can fold up. Come on.
Get it done.
Right. Fold. Yeah, because I said something after making the palette. But it's like, so, and because we are in different households, and that's something you got to consider.
Right.
Don't assume.
Right.
I'm taught like you.
Right. Because I'm not.
Because I'm not.
And I'm not taught like how you talk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. My mama now I ain't got no problem with the dishes in the sink for tomorrow morning. No beef, no risk. I'm not gonna hold you. I clean best when I'm about to mess it up. I'm just
But see, I'm also the type of person that I clean while I do it. So like I don't have dishes at the end because I cleaned as I did. At the end of the day, I only had this one because I was cleaning the other ones as I was cooking.
No, I am full destruction. Chaos. Chop, sink, boom. I deal
Flour, seasoning, water on the floor, everything you can imagine.
But that wouldn't get on my nerves because that's not the thing for me, because I will come and clean after you. I don't have an issue with silently cleaning after you. I'm not coming in and being loud about it. If I clean after you,
but then this is me because I try to do with my mom. I'm cooking and I just tear stuff up. She get it, no move. Because for me, this is a pet peeve of mine, and she don't know it, but I'm telling it now. The spoon I got for the stirring, don't take it and put it in the sink and watch. Give me a spoon. This is stir spoon 1, 2, and 3. Stop going.
Yeah.
Get out, Mom. Get out my space. I'm talking about mother. Mother, I love you today. It's man about Mom Monday. It's man about Mom Monday. Like, Mom, move, please.
You know?
No, for real. You know, you want to go? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, good. So, listen, when we get back, what time is it?
27.
27. We get back to more conversation. We're going down first. Let's see Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it. Listen, actually, hold up. Wait a minute. Coming up, there's 2 songs, 2 things. Is an announcement coming up for local area in Niagara Falls, New York. Also, these 2 songs are 2 local artists, and it's about toxic behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So let's rock out and let's talk about that right on fire. So we'll say Big Frank in the morning.
You know what artist I like that has been making toxic music since I know him? It's sad, but she got vocals.
Yeah, automation. Nope. You gotta hit those directly because automation is gonna go right back into the scheduled programming.
So,
But I think this is toxic too. What about your friend? Yeah, so this is toxic for real.
No, but like Jasmine Sullivan has been toxic from jump.
Oh,
She
yeah.
make great music though, but her music is toxic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of her music is toxic. Some of it is toxic. Everything that's toxic. Some of it's toxic. That's another thing. We gotta stop. God.
Look up DNP Speaks.
yep.
Pull that over.
WAW, right?
No, WWS, but also DNP Speaks.
Got you.
Yeah.
Promo.
All right. DNP Speaks, oh my God, your joint. Wow, yeah. So you gotta hit those. Stop automation. You gotta hit those directly. You can fade out a T. You can fade out a hit fade. They hit you do it quick. So when you hit fade, hit the intro. The DNP Speaks.
Got you. Play right now.
Yeah. And then when that ends, hit the next one. The next one. That's what it is.
Got you.
Right.
No, we said turn it up.
Yo.
the camera angles be
Right.
dang. I wasn't looking at the screen.
Toxic traits from y'all.
I told my mom being toxic because she wasn't on. She on her own live. It was a good time.
I know what I need. It's gonna be bad, but you know, I'm here while I do, so I can say what I want. I need women to stop making it seem like you being overly emotional is not being toxic. No, girl, you're not overly emotional. You just have a toxic trait. It's a toxic trait. You're not being overly. No, because you know I just feel so strongly. No, you don't.
It is not that real. That's what he's saying.
He's like, why is she lying? Why are you always lying?
Right.
They both local.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot. I already know the bad things I took from my parents.
This Tyshawn.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I heard this.
Those are just put music on the radio. Oh, I just put music online, but I wish I could now, but sorry guys.
Yeah.
Huh?
He said he's-
Well, we're gonna play music.
Yeah.
You gotta, well, look, we're not doing
Do
nothing.
that though.
Through Facebook, I don't think it's real. YouTube fine and Twitch is fine.
I think, like I said, I think you gotta put that you don't
Like
own
we
the rights
don't
to
own
these
the
music.
right.
It's not real.
For real?
I don't want to lose you.
Because I used to do that for like dance videos. I was like,
Yeah,
I don't write some music, so then they want to take.
But
the dance
they
off.
they really don't be taking
yeah,
it
they
out
don't take it off.
as long as you put it in the description.
Yeah, we try one day. We too deep right now.
In too
yeah.
Too deep.
Like,
Experiment.
what's a negative trait that I've gotten from my parents that I didn't think was really negative to brought up to me that was negative. One is definitely grudges. That's because my dad can really hold a grudge for a year. Like him and my mom really didn't talk for like a whole year. Like they only talked about important stuff, like bills and the kids, and like they have a conversation until don't stay for a whole year. Like I'm in the house just living our best life. Like she was quiet in the house. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, just quiet in the house, chilling. You know what I'm saying? But like hold up grudge for a year. Like even though I don't do it anymore, at least I don't do it normally. But like I used to be hold a grudge, like hold that joint forever. You know what I mean? And like relinquishing control sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Kind of relinquish control sometimes. And sometimes taking control, because I used to have issue taking control. So, all things that you gotta see and deal with.
Not a kuna.
We'll come in right after the next song.
Gotcha.
Have a segment like, what toxic traits did you learn from your significant other? Well,
her, you are the toxic trait.
these are the things. I made a list. I rolled it out. I wrote on toilet paper, so
Turn it down.
Turn it down some. Give me a moment, guys. I'm looking for something. What's your name, Frank? I gotta check my logo.
Local news. Next.
Yeah.
they really got
I'll find something. I'll make it up.
Today is dinner.
I'll make it up.
Today is dinner. White people gonna be trying to hit people with stuff on Broadway. So if you don't want to get hit with what they call pussy moves, don't go down there.
What's my name, Frank? Chris. Yeah. I can't wait to go home. I ain't gonna buy no. I was gonna buy some food, but I'm not. I got stuff at home still with my name on it.
Y'all say cook this all night. Okay, we on.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank, like the Big Frank in the morning. What it is, what's up? It is crazy, 36 minutes past the top of the hour. It's going down. Dr. Knight and Kevin Ayers in the building with me, rocking out, y'all. Definitely talking about Toxic. That song you just heard was by Mark Emilian out of Niagara Falls, New York, by way of Charlotte, North Carolina. His song was Toxic. Before that, you heard Tyshawn Wilson, Toxic. I got a line dance to that joint, so
line dance out here.
But definitely supporting our own artists. If you got music, man, send music to 7516. No, that's not it. Fire716radio@gmail.com. Local artists, sing your music. Listen to me. I'm saying it again and say it well. radio edited copies, okay? Radio edited copies,
Yeah.
okay? So that I can give you guys that airplay, set up an interview with you because I want to use a little bit of attention. He's going down. Though. But listen, our conversation right now has been about toxic behavior. And where you get it from? Get it from your mom? What song was that?
Get it from my mom.
Is that a song?
Where you in your name? It's from your mama. That's my name. Yeah, for sure.
I'll be adding to the station pretty soon. I got something crazy.
Absolutely.
Listen, number one, I'm gonna type the local news. I'm typing toxic because local news just happen to be toxic. An 8-year-old young boy was a part of a shooting that took place on Pine Avenue in Niagara Falls, New York. He crossed through McDonald's, but they recently released him, and the people are angry. They're mad about it. Okay. The USS Sullivan in Buffalo was taking on water, and it is currently getting better. It's getting better. It still is a situation, but it's getting better. Over the weekend, I was talking about this story. Toxic behavior. So I'm putting this A out here. Naquan. You know the story.
Go ahead.
I believe his name is Naquan Matthews.
Okay.
It might be Nathan Matthews. I think there's been an edit. Yo, okay. When I first read this joint, that joint said Naquan Matthews. That's what I'm telling you. That's what it said.
Got you.
But now that I'm reading it right now, it says Nathan Matthews. So I gotta go do some research because clearly somebody's lying. Because whoever wrote this means that you gotta find a name just because.
Facts.
Number two, somebody said it wrong. So long story short is that I don't know why they were pulling him over originally. He was driving a car, no inspection ticket, toxic. No plate, toxic. Driving dirty. Police see him, take him on a chase. Up ferry, round
Okay.
ferry,
Yeah.
the bushes. Yeah. So
Deal.
it ended, he hit the bushes and yeah. I mean he drove me over yards. It was just crazy. It's just wild. It's just wild.
Terrible.
Do better.
And then there was a car stop recently on the Niagara Falls Boulevard at the gas station, and they found. I'm not a drug dealer, but I feel like it wasn't a brick. It had to be a bag. It was a good solid. It was a good full sealed
like
bag of work.
Like a ice.
Wow.
More than a legal
Like
limit.
a freezer.
Like a freezer bag.
Wait, work
Freezer
or
bag work?
tree?
Tree Elements Herb.
Yeah.
And then they had a plethora of pills.
That's what really got on. That's what really got you.
Yeah, so I don't know
Really got you.
whoever was expecting that is not gonna.
Right.
Yeah, so
Well, you see it on the news.
It's hard. It's hard to see that. I understand the hustle, the grind, everybody trying to get their bag, but
Sometimes the bag ain't
it
there.
ain't there, and it's just it ain't worth it. And two, for those, let's talk about toxic situations. Those who are pulling for the drug boy,
Y'all
be ready for that. Be ready for that smoke that comes with that because it's a lifestyle. My father, he sold drugs. He kills people, and it's just if you're gonna be a part of it.
Wait.
Like I slid over that. Like I slid over that. No,
And if you're going to, he did his due diligence for the accusation of that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But it's like, if this is what you want to be a part of, don't get mad. Yeah, I mean, at the end, it's like that. Because either they're gonna get out, escape, they're going to jail, they're gonna die. You know, and hopefully, like, what I can't stand, and please forgive me today. I can't stand a person who sells drugs who still just look bummy.
Like, I respect them.
Yeah, got
I'll
to.
tell you why I respect them.
Because he ain't trying to get caught.
No.
No. Look at the white man who got millions and don't look like it.
No,
He ain't talking about that.
I'm not talking about flexing. I'm talking about.
It's the
No,
same.
it's
I'm
not.
telling
You still, if you,
hear me, it's the same principle.
it's not at all.
It is because I'm not out here I'm not gonna show you I'm in my bag.
But you can wash your drawers.
Okay.
I'm talking.
Now certain things.
I'm not
We're
talking.
talking hygiene.
No, I'm talking about you still wearing that long white tee, so inside out, flipped inside out from yesterday.
All right, now, yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about that degree. I'm not talking about the degree of I'm not flexing, not flossing.
Okay.
That's a wise man. I understand.
Yes.
But if you out here selling work and you still if you don't go wash your tail, like that's a different. Yeah, but I know what you mean.
I've been in trap for years. Still trapping.
No, I got a cousin. I'm putting my baby on.
Boom, boom, boom.
I got an issue. Here we go. I got a cousin, and he was on drugs for a long time. And he was doing well at first, but now the question, the family is just like, yo, where's your money going? Because clearly, whatever's happening right now is not going in. Because you smell, you look untamed, right. You look not together, and it's not a good look. So I don't condone work selling, but just be a decent presentation. Because man, I'm like. Ain't nothing wrong with a white tee or a black tee. No beef with that.
Don't take nothing to go to Walmart, buy a polo and khakis and just say,
I mean, go to the corner store.
Right.
$20 for the white tee.
Like anything. This is the season. You should not be flipping the shirt for tomorrow either.
Ever. Like, I go through so many white tees, it's not fun.
And then after you wash it, then you little shrink it.
Oh, man.
You only get it if you wash it.
If
I wash it, though. I'm not wearing it.
Right. Go throw it out.
I got so many black long sleeves.
It's not fun.
6X. Okay, 400. Yeah, but yeah. When we get back, our final thought, y'all. It's going down. It's probably some was a big break in the morning. Let's go.
Can't be a bum, man. Pick your struggle.
No,
it's fine.
Okay.
But the intro sounded like toxic. The intro is that we bring in Jamaica. But I think
you gotta pick your struggle, right?
Yeah.
Is you trying to get out the hood or is you trying to get out the hood or not, bro? Like, that's how you're dressing. You make me feel like you're trying to stay in the hood. Like, you're trying to get out the hood. You're not trying to get out the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. But what's the priority to you doing this work?
My cousin was talking to me yesterday. He was so inebriated.
I can't do it.
I don't know what he was talking about. He was like, yo, cousin. I'm rude. I am. I laughed in his face. What is you talking about? He's like, yo, man. Oh, part 2, I ain't the boy was there. Oh, it's the baby. You know what I said? Yeah. I'm like, what? I don't know if he was just like high zooted or drink. It was a collaboration. He was like, what? Fact. Man, like, come on. It was crazy. I started some drugs with him. I just wasn't.
Gotcha.
It wasn't even. Oh, yeah, I know. But no, I say that it's like I was like long term. A week, week worth of selling. Okay.
He ain't gonna get in trouble.
It sounded good. The money seemed good, but then once I started doing it, I felt anxiety. You know, not for me. I'm too anxious for this job.
Not for me.
I'm too anxious for this job. It doesn't work for me. I'm sorry.
The white girl.
That's okay, guys. It's okay not to sell drugs.
No, for sure.
It's okay. You know what I mean? You know. Now, if you want to do it in a way that you are in the store, and what they say now, and gift it.
Right. No, somebody got in trouble because what they were doing was they would have people buy stickers.
Yeah, they still do that.
They still do it?
I went to a store. I ain't gonna say the name. But like you buy a lighter and they gift you. Some weed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if they were
It's
smart,
like,
they would understand they ain't gotta hide it.
No, they wasn't hiding it. They was just like, it's out here. See what you like. Buy a lighter. Get an 8. You know what I'm saying? Like that's.
Even at the festival,
to say like I could call Larry. I just not gonna.
They had like 6, 7 stickers. Oh, you buy this sticker, but this sticker was this price. So you bought the sticker, and it was gifted the product. So I'm not really selling the product. It's a gift.
It's
Right.
Yeah.
So
Work around.
It's like, but there's no need to work around.
but there has to be a reason.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if
It's
there's
either do that or drive all the way to Albany, see what Larry and Lee and them doing, and be like, yo, they gonna look at me like, I don't care if you my nephew, nothing for free. I'm like, dang,
This world is
being a gift don't mean shit. Oh yeah, I'm there. No problem.
So,
Yeah, it's funny like that. I think it's hilarious. Go ahead, gift job. I'm gonna start gifting stuff. I'm gonna start selling. No, but you know what make it bad is, and this is where I don't know if it's genius or not, is because you selling things that's worth probably $1, right? Mm-hmm. You pretty much just giving it away for 40 something, 30 something dollars for something else that costs about this much. Like, are you really making any money
yeah.
at the end of the day? Like, it's either you making a lot or you not making.
So what I've done, this
Hey,
six here.
you know what
I've bought the brick for $5,
Right.
but then I spent $10 on the sticker.
Mm.
You buying the sticker, but you're buying the sticker for the profit price of the product.
Right.
So you're really gifting the sticker.
Right.
You just labeling it the different way.
So I just like, listen, so hey, buy this sticker for $25. That gives you this t-shirt.
Facts.
You buy this sticker virus.
You know,
You just look up adult sticker.
I bought a thing of 500 stickers for $250. And for every
I
sticker,
have these $250 stickers here.
right? Well, then now it's like here's
You get these sneakers.
right sneakers for a sticker. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, Foot Locker probably. You know how they used to make you like buy a ticket. Like you used to like get a ticket to the Jordans, right?
Mm-hmm.
They probably made more money if
But
they
that's
sold.
to reserve your joint.
Right. They sold you a sticker.
Right.
Sold you a sticker. So then when you come in with the sticker, you can buy the
It's
jersey.
already paid for.
Right. But then you don't gotta get robbed because that could come to the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hand the joint out to me. Let me see the sticker, bro. You know. What size was that again? Alright, cool.
I'm thirsty. Sorry.
Listen, I'm hungry.
What are you talking about? I got
Tea today.
You did?
I did.
All right, I need to give me some tea because I don't know when because
I gotta go back to losing.
yeah, I got.
I'm gonna eat this Easter food first,
Yeah.
but then I'm gonna
So I wasn't chill. I was gonna take no food home, but they just pressuring me. The pressure me
Man.
so. Boy, you know, my wife, yeah, I won't. All right, it's in there now.
Right.
Let me go ahead and bust this down, and then I gotta reduce some more. I lost some, but I gotta reduce some more with some greater attention because I don't need more attention.
trying to think. What stuff I do today? I gotta go with Jada eventually. Really not in a rush. Should I grab her the house?
Jenny's your fiance?
Jada is my stepdaughter.
Fiance name is,
Quita.
sister name is,
Her sister?
yeah.
Her sister name is. I was just with her yesterday.
Yeah, I know, but you Hey, Rocky.
Yeah, Ron Quita is her.
It's
Her
her.
brother.
Yeah. I went to school with her
That's her sister.
for a hot second.
I forgot her sister name. She bad though. I'm saying, not bad as in how she looked, bad as in her as a person is bad.
I hate that.
So y'all know.
I left it on you for like this entire night.
Don't tell my. So when y'all go and tell my girlfriend that, damn, I was on the radio. Said your sister was bad. It's like, no. I said she was bad because she do bad stuff. Not bad, like how she look. Okay, don't try to play with me. Okay, I see y'all out here. Don't be mad though, because I'm being reckless. I'm being a reckless married man. Don't be on me. So it's okay.
I gotta find stuff. We come back, final thought.
After this,
What time is it?
51.
Final thoughts. Vote for Cuomo because I need my bread. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Vote.
Come on, Cuomo, endorse. Get
Get
some money. You gotta look. But they say he had he got money. He got a trunk. What do they call it? They call it. He got reserves. He got money reserves for the campaign. So some of that money at Fire 716. Spend it at Fire 716. It's for you. It's for you. It's for us. Reach the people.
We got water in the freezer.
Man. So I want breakfast now though. I don't want to make breakfast.
What I did this morning.
I want to go to Bertha's. I feel like it's closed.
Sorry guys, we're not talking. I'm just in my home.
Right. Toxic is when you work and your job mess up your hours.
No, toxic is when they don't mess up your hours, but they don't pay you. That's what toxic is. Toxic is when
No, toxic is when you get paid and you go to cash your check in the bounce.
Yo, nah, that's
I've been there several times.
Dang.
Several. Started going to the hood store to cash my checks.
Man.
Time.
we gotta go to that's when you gotta go to Tops.
But tops, the first time is fine. But then they flag it. Like, no,
They're gonna catch you again, bro.
They put it through the system and go, I know what's happening. Yeah. Is you your social media? I don't, for some reason it's not going. I know why. Well, it's fun, I go.
Right.
Yo, bro, just hold on this check. It's gonna come.
And I would just go to different hood spots because I already know once you find out it bounced. And then I found out one day I went to the bank with the bank check is,
Yeah.
Child, when they was trying to figure out what was going on, it was cutting my check. It was I heard talking loud. Say it was like, oh yeah, she's over $2,000 negative. Oh shit! Want the story right now? Oh, Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked in to Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever this may find you across the world, it's going down this morning here in Western New York. It's 5 minutes to the top of the hour. My boy, The Dark Knight, my boy, Kevin on air is in the building. We get ready to get into our final thought, and I'm going to throw it to The Dark Knight first. What is your words of wisdom for the people?
My wisdom for the people. No, what wisdom? Oh, my final thought today is get outside, y'all. While it's nice, while the sun is out. You know, we live in Buffalo. You get cloudy, you get rainy, real fast, real quick. While the sun out, enjoy it. Pay your bills, get your thing. Trust in the Lord.
That's contradiction.
Trust in the Lord. And you can't do anything else. Trust in the Lord.
Just want to pay your bills. Well, I'm dressed from the okay. Exactly. Kevin, you got something you want to say to the people?
This blessed me yesterday.
Okay.
Take the risk.
Yeah.
Okay? Like, you've been playing, you've been sitting on your hands. It's time to stand up and take the risk.
Yeah, definitely.
Write the vision, run with it, and make it happen, Because the next steps that I'm about to make, crazy. All right, so stay tuned. You will be a part. But yeah,
Old McDonald
yeah.
had a farm.
Still got fun.
E-I-E-I-O.
Mm-hmm.
Old McDonald had a farm.
On that
T-O-X-I-C. Sometimes as a farmer, we are instructed and we have to take care and tend to the animals and the things we have. Each things require a different amount of care.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have toxic traits and behaviors, you have to treat them a certain kind of way. And you have to figure out what's positive, what's negative, for real, and what applies, what doesn't apply, and deal with them accordingly. Because if not, you'll find yourself with a wild toxic trait that's untamed. Here you are now 50 years doing the same thing and trying to figure out why nobody wants to come to your farm to sow seed, to invest, to be a part of your product, because what you've been producing has been toxic. So address the things inside your personal life first and deal with them so that what you produce, this is about production at the end, not just what comes in, is what goes out. I'm gonna say this real quick while I'm here, because you can change all day what comes in, and nobody knows. But what you produce out identifies who you are.
Yeah.
So you have to make the necessary changes. That's your boy Big Frank, man. Holla at y'all. Be blessed. Never stress. Say less. No mess. Get well, Jess.
Get well, just.
Said it from my chest. I'm going. All right, y'all. I'll let y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Say less.
Cut off the bed. The bed.
Say yes. Say with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
All those positive things. Say yes. Say it with your chest.
Oh, it's the camera. Stop the stream.
Stop it live.
Because by y'all, I know this, but I know.
It was off you,
Oh.
but it was still on you.
Because I know I look real.